Good morning, everyone. This is the Fluid Crafter, and I welcome you back to my channel. And this is the altered book that we've been working in, and it is finished. It is wonderfully finished. It is extremely chunky. She does not close at all. I can't even push her together. But that's okay. I like chunky journals. So anyways, what we're going to do this morning is we are going to just kind of do a quick flip through. You've seen most of the pages that I've done. The ones that you haven't, I'll kind of let you know what they are. And let's get started. So here is the front and side. All I did was took some scrapbook paper and covered the front. Same thing on this side, except I added a pocket, corner pocket. This side over here has a little tuck area. We have two journaling cards of owls. And most of these, again, you guys have seen, but we'll just flip through them anyway. I have added in journaling cards into the side pockets and the top pockets. Some strawberries. We have just a little collaged journaling card. And some of the journaling cards are from the My Mind's Eye collection, which I am just in love with. Love their little 6x6 journaling cards. I did finish the map, and I just placed some music, put down some vintage pharmacy notes. And over here, I just added in a couple of little journaling tags, and I've sewn these onto all of the backings. Here we have just two little tags, and it flips up, and I just decorated the belly band just slightly with a pull-out tag. And then down here is a little tuck area that you know that we did. Over here, I just added in a piece of scrap that could be a tag. And then, of course, our little flip out that we did. Here, I took another little piece of scrap and made it a little mini card. And then it just flips out to an envelope. This also is a little tuck area behind the butterfly. In here, I just put a vintage photo and backed it onto one of those journaling cards. This is my sister's page, and the only thing that I've added to it is this little pocket that I made. And then the front has this sheen glimmer. I sprayed it with the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. And then over here on my mom's side, I have her breast cancer awareness, where she's had breast cancer. A little flower collage. And then a little journaling card for her also. And then in this one, I have a vintage photo on some cheesecloth and some a fabric backed onto a piece of cardstock. This is my grandmother's page. I'm still doing my research for her. So as soon as I get that finished, I'll snap a photo and paste it up so that way you guys can see it. And as you know, this flips up. Here, with these two maps, I placed in two big pieces that I cut out of cardstock. And I wanted this to be kind of like a traveling, maybe letters, receiving letters type. So I just took a piece of cardstock that I loved very much, and I cut out the pieces that I liked. And then I just placed them in here for little journaling areas. Both of them have roses. One has a clock and one has music. This little envelope folds out, and then it's got a little picture in here. This is just my my little stamp pieces that I tucked in, and my memory for my favorite movies and TV shows. This is a vintage photo from that book of a woman, and I would like to place her here somewhere in the future. Here is that collage pocket that we did with the little owl on the bottom, and I just placed a little tag on the inside, held on with a paper clip. I just did some rose and brick collaging over here. This page here reminds me of me and my brothers when we were kids, climbing trees and building clubhouses and things like that. And there's a little doggy down here which was really cute, so I thought I could use this as a little journaling area. This is a vintage photo again of another woman. I thought maybe she could be a seamstress on maybe a journaling card for this page. And again, inside is one of those My Mind's Eye journaling cards. They all have cards in them, but some of them I do like a little bit better than others. And in here I put the poppy card that we made. Here I put the two pocket floater that we made early on. I put that here on this blank page because this is my 2 spread page that I'm going to do something personal for myself. And I just added in one of the journaling cards. And then also one of these journaling cards, which I just love. In this here, I just took a piece of scrap cardstock and turned it into a journaling card. This is an envelope that I made, and it's got a little one inside. I just sewed some ribbon to the top. I added this envelope later on. It's one that I had messed up, and I thought, you know what, let's just use them in here. So I just put it there. In this little traveling one, I put in a map for a journaling card. A piece of scrap. And a little music tag. On this one, I added in the large pocket that we made with a little fabric flip. And I am going to leave these blank. I'm probably going to journal over top of the words. Here's just a stamped journaling card that I added in. Hold on a second, my kitty is on my lap. Thank you, stop. Oh, I did attempt to add a vellum pocket at the bottom, and it does work, but for some reason it crinkled up everything, and I think it's just because the book pages are pretty worn. I had to actually reinforce a few of them. And so here's our grungy ones that we did. And here is a very, very cool one. And then this one's got the bees. And then over here, I just added a scrap piece of cardstock. It's got the glittery flower petals. I'm not sure if you can see those or not. In this one, I added the other pocket that we made. I've got it held on with a paper clip. It is the two-tier with the weird looking little tag in it. Here, I just took a piece that was left off of a corner that I cut out from that journaling card. It has the butterfly. It says wings to fly, and I wanted to keep it, so I put it right there. I left these two blank on purpose for journaling. And then in the back, we just have the same as the front, only with no pocket. And then the same scrapbook paper. And then I just added this card in here, so that a way I could make a pocket or use it as a journaling card when I do make a pocket. I did not decorate the outside, as I wanted to place this on the bookshelf, just like so. And then when someone reads it, they'll never know that it is an altered book at first glance. Now, if they take it down, of course, you know, they'll know, but that is it. That is the altered book. So I'm going to set that aside. And if you've been watching my videos, you know about this one. This is my 6 1/4 inch spine. It is a 12 by a 12 by 7, and it has lots of pages. The only thing that I have done to it is I have added the vintage beads on the bottom, and I have decorated one page. And the page that I decorated was to show everyone how I will be doing my pockets. And so this here is just one of the pages. I just kind of did a quick, and And this book is too big to be in frame. I will have to take my tripod and lift it up. So, but I just wanted to show that I just took my short piece, glued it to the next page, made a tuck pocket so you can tuck stuff in here. I just decorated it, put a little fence, a bulb pin, some little fabric pieces up at the top, and then you have a decorative page. So here is an example. This is one of the half pages. Okay, and now this little one here I would not be using at all. This was just to fill this in. So what I would do is I would fold this over. I might glue this down just so it doesn't get in the way, but I would fold this over, glue the two ends together, and make a pocket. Or I could take a page from another scrapbook page, or I could take another tea stain page, and I could glue it to this to make another page if I needed to. So I left these halves there to give me that option. So this will be our Craft With Me book that we craft in. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the altered book. I hope you guys have enjoyed my videos. Feel free to leave a comment below to let me know what you think. And always stay creative and think outside your box. And don't forget, subscribe and like this video. And I will see you next time. Have a great morning, guys. Bye-bye now.